So I went to go see Dragon Ball Super Superhero in theaters today. And honestly, it was a pretty good movie, except the name pretty much. The name is pretty stupid to me. But getting off topic, I wanted to talk about the future of Dragon Ball Super and where it's headed pretty much after the manga right now and after the superhero movie. So for this, it actually depends on when the anime comes back, I think, because they're gonna have to implement the movie and the stuff that happened in the manga, and they're gonna have to do it in a way that makes sense. But Dragon Ball Super Superhero does take place after the manga, I'm pretty sure, or at least it happens after the Broly movie, so it'll be like kind of hard to like predict what will happen because the timeline's all over the place. But it wouldn't be Dragon Ball unless you were a little bit confused. So, and obviously this is a spoiler video, so if you don't like spoilers, I don't recommend watching the rest of the video. But if you do like this video, please leave a like on it. I greatly appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and make sure you hit that notification bell at the top if you do enjoy this video. But to get into where after Dragon Ball Super will start taking place, hopefully it will start taking place like after Z. I really do not want Super to just stay behind Z, and that's always been like one of my main issues with Dragon Ball. It's like for some reason they're afraid to just continue past Z, which really doesn't make sense to me because it will only get better after Z, unless of course you didn't like Dragon Ball GT. And in his defense, it wasn't really made by Akira Toriyama. He did help out with like some of the stuff, but he wasn't like the main storycaster for it or whatever. But I think it would be really interesting if it took place after Z. We can get more Oob. I would really love to see Oob again. It's been a while since we've seen him. We did see him like a little bit in the Dragon Ball Super manga, but that was just like what, like 2 panels, so it really wasn't much. I would also like to get more of Pan. We did get more of Pan in this movie, and she was great. I actually really love Pan. Like, she's really cute and she was pretty strong. She was hanging out with Piccolo, and I also don't care what anybody say. Piccolo is Pan's and Gohan's dad and granddad. Like, I'm not trying to hear it. Piccolo was there that whole movie helping them both out, doing the best he could, while Goku and Vegeta were just out there fighting the whole movie. And I actually would not mind more movies like this. Like, I really appreciated what they did with Piccolo, and I wouldn't mind where they have more movies where Goku and Vegeta aren't like the direct approach for the movie, that it's gonna focus on somebody else. I actually wouldn't mind if they did movies about Beerus specifically, some of the other Battle of Gods. Hell, maybe if they did a Jiren movie or even a Frieza movie. A Frieza movie would go hard, bro. I'm not trying to hear anything otherwise, bro. That shit would go hard. Okay, my next rant is, I actually was gonna make a whole different video for this, and I might still, but it's about the transformations in Dragon Ball Super. Personally, I have not really been liking all the transformations in Super lately. Like, okay, if I had to say like my favorite ones, it would probably be like the Red Super Saiyan God, and then Ultra Instinct, and then probably Ultra Ego, which I still don't like the name, by the way. I think that name is so stupid. And I really missed the time when Dragon Ball wasn't really all about transformations, because let's be honest, that's the only thing Dragon Ball is about now. Transformations so they can make money. We do not need all these transformations. Like, okay, I get it. Like, some of the transformations are cool. Like Beast Gohan, for example, I think it's a cool transformation. Really doesn't make sense how he got it like that, why his hair is white, but yeah, I'm gonna go with it. And there's other stuff like Ultra Instinct, which I really do love. Ultra Instinct is great. I just don't like how they made it a transformation. It's supposed to be a technique, which there's a huge difference between the transformation and the technique. For example, it would be like making Kaioken a transformation when that's clearly a technique. Anyone can use Kaioken. Anyone can learn it. Not everybody can go Super Saiyan. That's the difference. I just want them to be, at least if they're gonna keep up transformations, at least make it more consistent to where it makes sense and not everybody's pulling it out of their ass. Like, to me personally, if they're gonna keep up the transformations, at least like let Vegeta keep Ultra Instinct, or at least let him get it. He does not need like Ultra Ego, and why name it that, bro? And then you have the most recent stuff in the manga. You have Frieza going black. I know he wants to say nigga. He was already saying it before, but now he's definitely got the pass, or at least no one's gonna be able to stop him. So it's just like, bro, like the most hypest stuff to Dragon Ball to me personally has been like the techniques that they've been using, like Ultra Instinct. I really like Vegeta's new move. I think it was called Spirit Fission or something like that, where he can like absorb the enemy's power and he can make them weaker. I thought that was a really cool technique, but of course they patched it. Like, he didn't even use it in his latest arc because it's like so damn OP. But then it's also like, why would you make it if you aren't gonna continue using it? Like, I just don't like that. Like, they need to go back to like actually, like, if you're gonna bring something in, have them keep it. Don't just bring it out like when like it's too OP or like too powerful. Like, that's so annoying to me. Also, it's really annoying me about the hair colors. Okay, like, look, like, the best thing about Super Saiyan was that like it was like a golden yellow, right? But like, you don't need the Super Saiyan rainbow transformation nonsense. Okay, like, you don't need that. We don't need a new color for every transformation, bro. We have neon green, we have pink, we have blue, we have great. We don't need all that. And while some people may think it's cool, and I can agree, like it's cool to an extent, like I said, I just missed the time when like Dragon Ball wasn't about all the transformations. To me, that's when it was like at the most hype was around Super Saiyan 1 and 2. Everything after that was just like doing the most, to be honest. Even 3 wasn't all that hype. Like it was hype to see it for the first time, but at that point it was kind of getting like repetitive. We were just starting to get new transformations out the ass. But yeah, if Dragon Ball Super does come back with the anime and they do go past Z eventually, hopefully we'll get like a stop to the transformations. We have more than enough transformations. We don't need any more. Hell, we don't even see Super Saiyan like that anymore. That's the thing. 2 and 3 are irrelevant. We don't see Red like that. We only saw it in the movie, and that was like as a warm-up. We barely even go, well, we go blue sometimes, but there's really no need to. Now you have Ultra Ego and Monster Ultra Instinct. Honestly, sometimes I wish it would just go back to like just having regular Super Saiyan, but I know that would never happen now. The transformation stuff is way too popular, and it makes them way too much money for them to ever go back to that. The other thing I'm really interested in after Dragon Ball Super as a whole is what kind of villains are we gonna get, because at this point, like Goku and Vegeta are like the strongest people in the universe besides obviously like the gods and the angels and stuff. You have like the anomalies like Jiren, but there's not really too many people that can really fight them now, right? Like at the end of the super manga this month, we did get revealed that like there are people like stronger now, like maybe like there's like a new person who's supposed to be like the strongest in the universe, and it wasn't referring to like the villains we were fighting right now. And Frieza got a whole lot stronger now. Frieza should be way stronger than Goku and Vegeta now. Like there shouldn't be any competition, to be honest. Frieza with only like a few months of training was able to fight Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. They were basically beating them until he actually couldn't beat them anymore. But he got 10 years worth of training in a hyperbolic time chamber. Goku and Vegeta should not be able to defeat him like at all right now. And it's crazy because they weren't even, at least Whis hinted that he wasn't even really referring to him as like the #1 strongest person in the universe. So like who could that be? And some people were trying to say Uba's like, bro, Uba's like what? Like 5 right now? Like bro, chill. He's not doing anything, bro. The only thing he has to worry about is like, I don't know, like making sure he doesn't get bullied in school or whatever. But honestly, if they could find a way to make more interesting villains, like maybe some people from other universes and stuff, that would be great. It's just like at this point they're the strongest, so like there's not really much we could do anymore. I do still want to get like a good Goku versus Beerus battle. Vegeta too, like we need a battle between them. Like I'm sorry, at this point they should be stronger than Beerus, even though I know they aren't, but like they should be. Like Beerus was freaking out during the Tournament of Power when Goku kept on going Ultra Instinct over and over. But yeah, I think I've ranted long enough. But basically I just wanted to make a video where we were gonna like talk about like what would happen like at the end of Z, or at least at the end of Super, and where we'll go from there. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. I greatly appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell at the top so you don't miss out on any more videos like this, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.